Hey everybody, Spoonfed here. It's been a long while. A lot of developments in my private life, so that's why there hasn't been a new video for so long. And I want to tackle torrents. Finally, we're gonna tackle torrents. Torrent is a protocol that is, well, it's already in its, well, it's not in its infancy anymore. That's for sure. I have no idea how long it has been since it came on the market, but what a torrent does is it allows you to get bits and pieces of a file or multiple files, and it preserves that order. That means that if you were to download something via HTTP directly and it fails for some reason, you have to download the whole thing again because it cannot resume. Now, in some cases you can resume. I know that in recent times, Mozilla Firefox is one I think I know of that can handle that sort of stuff, but still it's tricky. Um, yeah, so Torrent was put into life for that reason, and in your own private life, we will see that there is a way to like create a torrent file and share it with your family and friends in an easy way, in which, because the files can be as large as you want them to be or small as you want them to be, and so that way one person can leave on his computer at certain times that he's using it, and we'll download the file in the background, and once it's done, it's done. So that's pretty cool. Now, to use torrents, um, I will open up a third tab actually, because I need to show you something. Something I recently gained knowledge of. If you see a weird like thing at the top of my screen right now that you think is out of place, you're right, because I now have VMware 8 and I hate it. I think I'm going to uninstall this one and get the old one. This is only one test drive I'm gonna do, because I cannot do tab view anymore, which is pretty annoying. So I think this is the first and only one, the first and last one that I'm gonna do in VMware 8. So in case VMware people are listening, you did a horrible job with 8.0. The Opera browser. Mind you that for 10.5 and 10.6 versions of Opera there is a 0-day exploit, so keep that in mind. Now, Opera has a built-in torrent downloading ability. Let's put it that way. Let me see if I can get that in here. Maybe I can show it here. Smart features, smart features, tabs, productivity. Here you have it. Download using BitTorrent. Support for BitTorrent is built into Opera, so you can download torrents without the need for a separate application, which is totally freaking awesome. Now, BitTorrent is the one that I showed you here. Is basically a program. You have two that are good. Let me show you two that aren't as good. Yeah, this one. Then you have a couple of more. What I would suggest, if you want a browser that can handle like pretty much anything you want, including torrents, go get Opera. Now, you have two that are distasteful and horrible, and really they're just not good. That's BitLord, horrible. Why? I just don't like it. I mean, it is open source, so that's one thing that yeah, that BitLord has going for it, but I just don't like it. I just plain don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it handles. So I'm not gonna show you that one. But like, I'm not gonna show you the install process of it. But I am going to. I just showed you. Like, even this. I mean, the title of the thing is just not a WordPress web blog. So they obviously don't know what they're doing, or they do know what they're doing on the programming side, but not on websites. So, yeah, so you can get this one if you think, oh, looks good. I'm not going to. Now you have views or viewsy or whatever the hell you need to call it. The thing is, it takes up memory like crazy. Really. I mean, you want a torrent program that is fast and easy, but you don't want it to take up a lot of space because downloading already takes up a lot of space. You don't want the program itself to take up a lot of space too. Now, before I say this, because I don't know for sure if this one, I thought this one used to be made in Java or something like that. Could be that I'm mistaken, of course. I mean, I don't know everything about every program all the time, so but I thought in the past it was some sort of Java thing. At least it was, I think in Linux it's made in Java to make views or viewsy or the frog work. I'm not gonna download it. If you think right now, alright, looks good, I'm going to take it. Take it. No problem there. Now we have microtorrent, microtorrent, or uTorrent for those people who studied economics. And this one is, in my opinion, the best. But in case you're wondering, it's almost the same. I don't know the exact difference. Maybe there is no difference. That is a possibility, of course. We will find out because here it's microtorrent 3.0. This one is small. It is fast, really it is, and the thing is, it just looks damn good. So you have these two. You can either go to BitTorrent.com or you can go to uTorrent, but it's actually micro or muTorrent.com. One thing I want to put to rest, no, not rest, but ease your mind with is microtorrents had a problem with that it was hijacked, and the exe files that you downloaded were contagious, as in they were they had like sort of piece of malware in it which would screw up your system, but that's taken care of right now, which is why I'm making the video now, and I'm glad I'm doing it now and not a couple of, no, what was it, 1.5 months ago or something. First we're gonna download this one, and if this one is the same as that one, then we're done. But let's get the purple one. No, it's, well, it looks the same actually, I should say, but this is BitTorrent 7.5 and the other one is microtorrent 3.0. So let me just get this out of the way. No, restart in 4 hours, please. We don't need to restart now. And of course, maybe you've already seen this in the last video that I did for a customization of OpenSUSE, which was Petit Linux. And Petit Linux is only available via torrent. So you either need the Opera browser to get it, or BitTorrent or microtorrent. Let's see what this does. Yeah, here it says beware of online scams. Some have they tell you that you need to download it for a fee or subscription. You don't need to. But as I'm telling you to go to BitTorrent.com or microtorrent.com, and even that in itself is not a foolproof system, but I think microtorrent, well, it's already has been around as long as I'm using torrents, and that's quite a while already, at least 10 years or so, and in 10 years they had one screw up, so I think they should be forgiven. Um, Let us see. Here it says some agreements that they, I don't know, you should solely use it for your personal non-commercial purposes, blah, 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 blah. I agree. Where do you want to install it? I don't need a start menu entry, I don't need a quick launch icon, but I would like a desktop icon. But in any case, it will probably install or boot up when Windows starts up, which is fine by me. No, it's not fine by me. I will start it up when I want to, and an exception for BitTorrent and Windows Firewall is the easiest option, so in this case you don't need to set up your own rules for which server and so on. I will be um, tackling the problem of downloading anonymously, and I will also give you a program that will help you a long way, which is I think still free, but that we have to see. Alright, this is pretty cool. This is why I like BitTorrent or microtorrent. They will give you something that is totally free, which you can click yes or no to, which will be your first download. One of the things in here right now is a new documentary, which is for Chicago promoters. Ordnance kills independent music. Awesomeness. Of course, we're gonna download. Now, this I would click the bottom one, and these two will go away as well. Why? Because I do not need the BitTorrent browser bar. I do not need to have BitTorrent web search, the default search provider, and I don't need to have my homepage set to BitTorrent web search. All nice and dandy, but I personally don't need it. So I'm gonna install it, and I'll install microtorrent as well because I think you can have them both on the system. And I will probably get rid of one after that and keep one. I don't know which one yet. Well, that was the install. Wow, that was quick. Yes, it's that quick. I will be explaining the whole this whole view what you are looking at, because it can be quite like confusing. Maybe first time you see it, you think, why is it doing this? Why is it saying this? Why is it saying stream? Why is it saying where's this icon for? Well, first thing first, here you have a lot of info. Now, this one here, forget it for now. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hide it. You can always get to it by doing this, but let's leave it for now. Here you can see how many time has elapsed since you started the download. So basically, it's just that. How much you've downloaded, what the speed is, and the average speed. What if you have a download limit speed? Like if you limit the download speed, you could say in that between 12 o'clock at night until 6 or 7 in the morning, it can go unlimited, but as of that moment it can only do 100 or 200 kilobytes per second. Why? Because you want the rest for internet traffic. Could be a possibility. Same as with upload speed. Here it will tell you how long you have to wait till you get it, so the remaining time. Now this one I will do seeds and peers. Wasted I will do another time, and share ratio speaks for itself, is how much you have uploaded and in contrast or in ratio to how much you downloaded. In this case, about half, which is correct. I mean, 260, 76, it's going down a bit. Now you have seeds and you have peers. Now, seeds are people that are also probably downloading the file, but you are they have a piece of the whole file which you can download from them. In contrast to a peer has the whole file, No, I'm saying it wrong. Sorry. Seed is the one that has the whole file, and peer is the one that has a piece of the file, because if I am done downloading this, I will be starting to seeding the download. And seeding means no, pardon. Seeding means that you are giving other people the ability to download pieces of the file from you, and whatever your internet connection is, that's how much you can give the other people. Now you have some info here. I will explain this another time. This is your download speed and your total downloaded today, or this far, because it's not the total as in what you've downloaded all like until now, but it's everything you've downloaded in the past. You can also view that if you want, like the really total. If you right click it, you can limit the speed manually. Same right click for upload. Here you can see what you've uploaded. Now this here, it says here a firewall router is limiting your network traffic. You need to open a port so others can connect to you. I'm in a virtual machine, so that's probably what's causing all the difficulties. And I will be covering this as well another time. Now right here you have some other tabs. You can view the speed which you have, and you can select here if you want what you want to see. I'm not gonna go into much detail here. You can select time scale, ratings for this one. Now here are all the peers in and the seeds, but as you can see, there are a lot of stuff. There's a lot of people in here from all over the world. Some are using microtorrent, some are using BitTorrent. Most of them will be, and you can see what you get from all these people. And then there's the files tab. You could have a torrent that you're downloading that has multiple files, maybe even multiple directories or a structure in. You can also select them and one by one or multiple ones, and you can click on don't download, so it will skip those files. Or you can change priority if you want to have certain files earlier than others. You can do that. You can also open a containing folder. You can relocate it, which is new, or at least it's for BitTorrent 7.5 because I have not seen it yet. And relocate probably means you saved it in one folder but you don't want to anymore. You can relocate it. You can have RSS feeds in here. You can install some new apps, and you can find torrents. That's basically this whole thing in a small amount of time. Now, as you can see, people cannot connect correctly to me, so I don't have a big download speed, but it's okay. I will close this one. Remove. Let's install microtorrents. Save. It looks the same, it feels the same, it acts the same, but it's I think it's smaller because I think it is. It's only 626 kilobytes in comparison to the other one, which was 5.7 megabytes. Now we're gonna run it. This one will update pretty frequently. Well, same goes here. No desktop, sorry. No start menu. Now here you can see which files you want it to handle by default. It's probably because I already have a BitTorrent client installed, and I want it to be the default for all. So you have .torrents, which are now currently handled by BitTorrent, and BT search, which are also handled by BitTorrent. In comparison to magnet URIs, which I will explain later, because there's a whole different thing. No, I don't need that because I already downloaded the other one. Same here. I don't want the browser bar. Yes, I want to install it. And that's it. Now then. No, I don't need to get started yet. As you can see, it looks the same as the other one, which is here. I will do it like so. A couple of icons are different, but there's not that much difference in both. I mean, this one's green, the other one's purple, some different icons. Basically, they're the same, except microtorrent is really small. Let's go to that one. Let me give you a first example of what you can download with the torrents, except for the free offer that was giving you. Now internet will probably be very slow because I'm downloading, of course. So let me just stop this one. Now you can see these ones all get red because those are the bits that I'm not going to download anymore. Also info here. Did I do the wrong site? Could be. Anyway, let me tell you a bit about what I want to try and find. Is it's Zeitgeist movie. Alright, so sorry, Zeitgeist movie. Zeitgeist is a German loanword, as in it's fully German, and the English language is loaning the word because it accurately describes something that no word in English can. Not one word in English can. Zeitgeist literally means the spirit of time, but what it means is, what it stands for, is the way we think, the way we, the general consensus of people think, our morals, the way of acting, how we talk, are like good and evil, but that's part of our morals. That zeitgeist. It's continually moving forward, but because if you look at 50 years ago or 60 years ago, we've made considerable progress, at least in a positive way, I feel. So that's zeitgeist, the word. And the movie is about a couple of things, and I have to watch it myself, I must say, because I wanted to, and then I forgot about it, and then with the recent Occupy movement, I was informed of it again, and I was like, yes, that's still one that I need to watch. But as far as I can tell or remember what the guy told me, was that one is about Jesus, one is about like our mentality as a consumer, I believe, and there was another part. There are 3 parts to it. Maybe I can look it up. Download source guide. Yeah, why not? Let me look at oh, by the way, I can, well, that takes time. Before we do that, cool. Here we are, the companion source. Yeah, here, in one quick sentence, the historical data relating to the astrological origins of the Judeo-Christian theology. Yeah, that's part one. All right. In really quick way, or in like one sentence, let me go to part two, because it's the whole source, so that's what it is based on. You can read this through before you watch it, or you can read this through after you watch it. Yes. Uh, you should have had a... Oh, maybe they are bookmarks, by the way. Yes, they're bookmarks. Awesome. All right. Part two is about what the government does, I think. Yeah, like conspiracy theorists and stuff like that. That's part two. And part three is about the banking and how that culture is going nowadays, how the culture is nowadays, and what it used to be like, and so on. I hope that's a bit clear, but just watch the movie, you will like it. Now, Zeitgeist Addendum is extra information about the original movie, like add-ons or maybe some more information, background, stuff like that. And Zeitgeist moving forward are ideas on how we should move forward from here on to make things right, or at least keep a positive zeitgeist going on. So those three are the three parts that are here. You can see it's pretty old already. It's 2007, but still there's a new part coming up. And so yeah. Here you can see you have download DVD torrents. Now if I click that, you get to the same page, and here you can download them all if you want. It's not really maybe clear, but that section belongs to Zeitgeist 2007, and then the four above are for Zeitgeist Addendum, and then the four above are for moving forward. And you choose PAL or NTSC, and I'll make a quick note about that. PAL, if you want to burn it, is for European, and NTSC is for the rest of the world, I think, or maybe Australia has PAL too, I don't know. Most of the TVs nowadays don't care about what you put in there, but the old TVs did. It has something to do with frequency and the way the lines are structured. So yeah, but that's all information for another time. So you can just download it. I'm downloading it for on my private PC, like on my PC that I use. I'm not gonna put it on here, but that's basically, in a nutshell, torrents. The file, the programs that you can use, and that's it. I will be covering programs probably in a little bit more detail. I will tell you how to do anonymous downloads of torrents. There are a couple of ways you can do that. Some cost money, one I know of is free. And I will, of course, not of course, but I will be doing a video on how to create your own torrent and how to share that with like your local environment, as in your friends and family. I wish you the best of luck and have fun with torrents, and I will see you next time.